Hey, how's everybody doing out there?
What up?
Welcome to a very special episode of Two Micks and a Wop, episode number 20, with the wonderful, the lovely Annie Hardy.
Ow. And this is George.
George.
Unexpected.
And George.
So this is our Halloween episode, right?
We're very excited. This is all right. Can I please?
All right, whatever. Do it.
Here he is.
Hey, Left Mick. Hey, Right Mick.
Hi, Wop.
How you doing?
Hey.
So we are Two Micks and a Wop. Not a podcast. This is not a podcast. Two Micks and a Wop, not a podcast. Two Micks and a Wop is actually a sitcom. We are. I'm just going to introduce you to us real quick. This is Left Mick on my left.
I mean, I gotta lean in here.
He's ambiguously gay, but not gay. He's definitely the oldest, but he is definitely the most healthy by
leaps and
bounds, the healthiest out of us three. This is Right Mick. He is an alien space cadet who speaks in wagonisms.
Hi, Annie.
And sometimes, most of the time, I need to translate for him. Okay? And me, I am the Wop who tries to wrangle these two lunatics and keep the show being a normal show. And
so
I
he
do
thinks.
have sometimes I have a little short temper.
And he thinks
sometimes.
that, and we gotta really do it to him.
Regardless, we like to dance on the edge of offensive.
There it is.
That's
yeah.
not
I'm
hard.
trying to figure out
Is
what
it?
my size.
No,
Yeah,
definitely
right.
not. And man, all right. So I have a lot of questions. I think Left and Right Mick have some questions, but I don't want to. This isn't like we want you to be a part of the show. We're gonna go through our normal segments and shit, and we'll just pepper in some questions here and there.
Why not salt?
So that sound all right with you?
Uh-huh.
This is exciting. Huh? Are you guys excited?
First question. Should we pepper in or salt in some questions?
Salt in.
Annie?
On salt, yeah.
Yeah.
Because
I'm on
pepper
salt.
never digests. It forms a ball in your gut, I heard. I don't know if that's true, but I would believe it. And so salt is better for you and kicks out the demons.
For sure. Absolutely.
She means going poop, right?
No.
Oh.
All right, so
What are you doing, George?
I've tried to jam your entire career in my head in the last week. I don't.
Don't bother.
Obviously,
It doesn't matter. It truly doesn't matter at all. Because this movie has kind of rendered my career null and void in all, areas of the entertainment industry, whether it's my previously existing music career, whoa, shit, or my, I wouldn't call it an acting career because I'm not acting per se if I'm only playing a character who is named Annie. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's not really acting, but I've been in a couple movies and, the world's full of these offendable, narcissistic, I don't know what to call them, but they're pod people, they're clones and drone bots. And unfortunately, the entertainment industry in all directions is run by clones and drone bots. And if you don't follow the mainstream narrative of being a left-leaning Democrat, then you're kind of kicked out. You're persona non grata and you are a Trumper. If you're not with them, you're a Trumper. And I'm not either of those things. I don't believe in politics. I believe those are there to divide people and control people. Can I please pick this giant thing off your face? Oh God. So I'm just it doesn't even matter. I don't even care. Don't worry about promoting nothing because I literally give up,
Well, I honestly have I've watched, like I said, I've watched a lot. I've watched the recent interviews and stuff, like the Stevie Weeby and the one that I mentioned earlier in the phone where they were like,
Mhm.
"How about your new album, Giant Drag or
Yeah.
whatever?" And the other cat with the British accent and from the UK or whatever.
I can
And
do one of those.
I've noticed that like I could see like I already knew that's where you were at before you even said anything. You know what I mean? And I actually had some questions about that. Do you think I I watched these cats ask you about dash cam and ask about who you are as like how much of it is you and how much of it is and I've seen your consistent answers like pretty much like like 90-95 it's that whole asshole in the diner scene and just the shit like that, right?
Yeah.
And I I watched this short interview with what's his nut Savage about why he picked you, and he he made it seem like this was you. You know what I mean? This was your thing, and it made me want to ask you: do you feel like used? Do you feel like he used you as like a little puppet to
To
spout
be
forth whatever he was
rude,
trying to do? To be honest,
to be honest, yeah, well, to be honest, which I never should be because this is another reason I have no more career. But since this film basically ended it, I may as well continue on my trend of honesty because fuck it, right? Yeah, completely. You know, what had happened was before this film, like this film was made because uh, of Bandcar, my live stream show that I did, which was my way to give back to the decrepit human kind who has lost all the plot of what our point of being here is, which is one of creativity. And so I'm doing that. I didn't like to do band car, but I felt it was like God wanted me to do it so that I could give people who watch the option to be creative that they never get to employ, you know? And
can I?
so basically what they did it, Rob did a very deep dive. Uh ah, whoa, bro. You're sorry. As I get a little more clenched, this fool was starting, he's like pulling his tail around. Fuck, this is so weird feeling. So yeah, Rob had me set up a live stream like Periscope, and we like he's like just broadcast as much of your daily life as you can. So basically, he took all of my life and all of my personality, but he cut out
Trade you a switch.
my message, which is a message of love and unity and positive things, and that got left out. He kept saying this isn't political, like this isn't this movie doesn't have a message, and I was like, well, that can't be real. He's just British. He didn't want to be offensive. He wanted to be offensive, but he didn't want to have a positive message. Whoa, shit on my ball. Sorry. Almost killed the chameleon.
She said the line, dude. She said the line.
George.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, see, everything's literally ripped out of my real life.
Well, see, this is. I don't mean to cut you off, but I want you to understand something, okay? The movie, yes, it's awesome, and yes, that's how I've been plugging it, and I was keeping it a secret because not because of anything that was going on, which I didn't realize until the last week of watching your stuff. I've been keeping it a secret because I'll be completely honest, we ain't got no type of fucking followers, and if we tell anybody. We try to keep it a secret so people will actually come and click on our shit. You know what I mean? We're like trying to, hey, we'll find out who it is, but it wasn't the movie that drew us to you.
Sounds like you're like me. Like it doesn't matter. So why tell anybody?
It wasn't the movie that drew us to you. It was the band car. It was, to be honest with you. All right, one of our friends, rest in peace, Greg, Greg Antsack, called him Gregorino the Machino, and he freestyle rap. He was an animal at it. As a matter of fact, you know what? I'm going to take this time really quick. I'm just going to show you a quick 1 minute clip of him and the world or whoever's watching.
My camera sucks, man. Like, look at this.
Calm down. Well, a quick 1 minute clip
me.
of
You don't
him
have to calm
free
down.
this straight freestyling. This is just
I hate myself and I said that I want to die. I won't go away so I can get high, so I can explain myself. Hazardous to my health. I'm better off slitting my wrist and strangling myself up with a belt. I want to die. Why shouldn't I? I was brutalized in sodomites and I was only 5. What's that guy's name? I don't fucking know, but I remember getting stretch marks on my teeth and asshole. You don't know that didn't really happen. That's not why I'm smoking crack and straight up fucking snapping into the microphone, the Drew's fucking camera. But what would you do if you were 35 and you were 5, you got jammed, son? I don't fucking know. I was the 5-year-old. I was on the receiving end. I know how my asshole got stretched out just to put his dick inside my mouth, and he sat there and jerked off and ate my grandma out in front of me. I'm not even blunted, G, but just see that I get on the mic and I straight running things. Drew Nasty's the fucking reverend. To hell is where they'll have to fucking send him, and you can't fucking get up with this. We fucking heathens. I was 5 and I was swallowing semen. This rape didn't even happen. I had hair on my chest, and I must confess, my little brother was exposed to incest. Wow, I almost lost my breath. When I was high on acid, my mom lost her breasts. Cut him off with a motherfucking pitchfork. Of course, I sat by, jerked off, and got more pork.
Oh wow.
he's a character.
Wait, yes, wait, he died. Rest in peace. He died.
Yeah.
Fentanyl overdose?
What's that?
Was it fentanyl? What was it?
Actually, yeah, hot dose.
Hot shot.
Yeah, he was an addict, and he was honestly trying to fight it. And in Chicago, he couldn't find a bed. He was at my house a lot between him and his mom's, and I watch him call these places every day. I need to be admitted, man. I have a problem. Oh, we don't have a bed for you. We don't have a bed. And then, it just ended.
So many people are dying from fentanyl. I was just at my neighborhood watch meeting last night. Go figure. And the police officer that comes to Doctor Officer Ojeda, he was like, yo, like, there's no Adderall on the streets and there's no heroin on the streets. It's like, it's just fentanyl now. And there's so many fentanyl overdoses out here that the morgue is backed up like 6 to 9 months to do just an autopsy because there's so many fucking deaths from this
Where's
shit.
out here?
She's in LA.
She's Hollywood, right? Hollywood.
North Hollywood, not quite the same.
Shit.
Hollywood is like hell on earth, and North Hollywood's slightly better.
You're closer to Les
Ring the
Claypool than
No, that's
Mark Wahlberg.
Elsa Bronte. Elsa Bronte is where Primus came from.
nice.
And that's where I lived for 3 months.
So how far are you from House of Bronte?
Elsa Bronte. Elsa Bronte is San Fran.
Is that a real place?
She's in LA.
Yes, San
Elsa
Francisco.
Bronte.
San
it's like-
Francisco? Oh,
Yeah,
that's
it's
like 7 hours away. Fuck that.
45 minutes out of San Fran is Elsa Bronte.
Right, Mick. Do you have any questions or anything for Miss Hardy over here?
Yeah, I just asked, how old is George?
Don't know. He was found. My friend Noah found him walking down the street in Beverly Hills
Oh, wow.
and called me. I never get these pets on purpose. People just call me when they have found a bunny rabbit hopping down the street in West Hollywood.
That's how you got the chickens.
The chickens I did get on purpose. Those are the only two. Those are my end times pets. But
Okay.
every other one, I just had a baby squirrel who was the light of my life for like 3 weeks. And he's been released back into the wild, and I'm completely heartbroken.
That's a good thing, though. You should be proud.
Yeah, I should be. But I miss him so much. It's totally selfish. But he was so sweet. Ricky, rest in peace. Well, he's alive still, but dead to me, as I once knew him. But yeah. George, I don't know how old he is. I know he weighs 258 grams, though, because I just weighed him.
I'm going to say he's 3.
Let's go with it.
Yeah.
I would say 5.
3.
No, 3.
5.
How old are you, George?
Who is he today?
Because like I
Look at his feet, are so crazy.
No.
I didn't know this was like a real animal.
not like I ever.
And his
owned
tongue comes out,
any-
and does that crazy thing.
Oh no, never doing that thing.
I'm
But to answer your
colorblind, but the
question
colors
from
are cool.
before, do I feel taken advantage of with this film? Completely, yes.
Well, all right. I wanted to ask you something too. Who it was your? Are you still doing this podcast? What is it?
No, my podcast
and
got
Path of
canceled.
Least Resistance.
I wish I was, but Jed, who's one of the writers on Dashcam, him and one of the other writers got offended because I said something about, because I posted this meme where I was legitimately asking, what is this supposed to mean? You know that meme where it's 4 LGBTQ flags arranged in a circle and it makes a swastika? I'm asking the conspiracists, what does it mean that the LGBTQ flag would even form a swazi? What's that supposed to infer? I would like to know. No one ever answered me. They just got offended. Fucking idiots. And then the second one that was offensive was that I said something along the lines of abortion is killing an unborn baby, which last time I checked is still the truth. And so I don't understand why that's so offensive. I'm in the world, but I'm not of it. These people are psychopaths, apparently. Like, I've had an abortion. I know what an abortion is really like. I know it is killing an unborn child. Not to get all like hyper political here, but like it's like, yeah, that's just objectively that's what it is. And so I don't understand how that's an offensive thing. But ever since then, my podcast is apparently off the air, and everyone's given me the old.
Wow.
Well, that's that producer. That was the one. Was he not the one who showed Rob Savage
He is,
band
yeah.
car?
It was his idea. It was Jed's idea to do a horror film, because always, all the time on band car, there'd be one person who was always like, "Look behind you," and that makes it sound scary. So, yeah, Jed said, I want to do a band car horror film. Now, I didn't realize they wanted to make me look like a complete asshole. As I don't know if it's because they're British and I'm American, or they just think I'm, whoa, careful, bro. Think I'm an asshole.
The British are the real white people.
They are the real white people. I mean, I'm not even a people, I don't think. I'm like not even from here.
This you'll get a kick out of this. We've had issues already, like with the name of this show. We're three failed actors, musicians, producers, DJs in our 40s that are just trying to make some stuff that's good content. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And true to ourselves.
Right. And it's funny because the premise of our sitcom really is
Penis.
that's his see, ambiguously gay. But remember I said that earlier?
Like gay from the 90s, though, right?
Yeah, gay from the 90s. Right.
Oh, Danny.
But the whole premise of the show is just kind of a mock of society and how soft and simple and mindless and robotic they are.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
terrible. It is torture to live as an awake and aware and alive human being in this world full of clones. It's torture, as you guys might know. Like, people, the more exposure you guys get, the more people are just gonna fuck with you, like
We've
and
already had our name, like we can't even put our name on Facebook. We have to put I can't put WAP, it's WOA-up. And on TikTok,
Like, you're Italian, you should be able to say whatever the fuck you want,
Right, absolutely.
Everyone should be allowed to, even if it's somebody else saying something and being racist. This is still America, where we're supposed to have fucking free speech.
Hey, whoa, wait a minute. I just remembered, you don't have a vaccine, and I heard there was a new variant that goes through podcasts now. So we're a little concerned.
Well, what now?
We're current. We're very
Oh,
current.
new
over here.
variant. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I
Creeps.
don't know
It creeps.
what you
Didn't you
guys
hear
are
about that?
talking
It creeps through podcasts now.
I am definitely vaccinated. I don't know whatever you guys are speaking of. I've been boosted and everything.
Well, I created a little segment for you, and these guys don't even know about it. Because I was looking at Rotten Tomatoes, and I was looking at the comments. So I created a little segment I'd like to call
I really
"They Said
wish,
What."
What now, lady?
They said what? Sorry. The best thing about segments, the best thing about segments to me
Imagica.
is making the Imagica. You know what I mean? It's just so fun. And because this is new, if you don't mind, I'd like to play that one more time. Is that all right? They
All
said
right,
what?
I gotta get this chameleon off of here anyway. Look what he's doing.
Uh,
That
He's
can't
just-
be a good place to be. Come on, George. Let's go back to your and whoa.
He's just hanging out.
He is just hanging out. I don't want him to get electrocuted. Hey, don't open that mouth at me. That's called gaping, by the way. Gaping.
What now, lady?
They said what?
Jesus Christ. You put a lot of time into that, didn't
Thank you. The first review I'm going to read is a positive one. A genuinely horrifying, singularly bloody, enormously enjoyable hell ride. Fans of the found footage / social media horror subgenre respond by Blair Witch will happily hand it to Rob Savage and his crew. You're part of the crew. The great skill in which dash cam is executed.
Great.
That's a nice read, isn't it?
Sure. Yeah. Whoa, fuck. Shit. Clemency, go. Sorry, there's an animal.
All right, so I'm going to leave it there. We're going to move right along because I have to tell you, in doing this podcast in the week leading up, now mind you, like I've been listening to your music, your solo stuff, Giant Drag, and keep in mind we're all musicians on different levels. You know what I
Right.
mean? So. Giant Drag, your solo stuff, Band Car, and I was like, man, she's on like that level with us, and I'm like, I wonder, because and we all have a little crazy in us, you know what I mean? And you have that goofy comedy, and I thought you were gonna like hit it off with this guy, but then. In one of the podcasts, you mentioned MK Ultra,
Mind control, yes.
and that was his DJ name, MK
Oh,
Ultra.
really? That's
And then
cool.
you brought up,
When I was like 18 to 21, it was MK Ultra.
the Mandela effect, which we talk about almost consistently. As a matter of fact, I just asked him yesterday if Nilla wafers is one, because when I was a kid, I could have swore it was vanilla wafers on the box, not Nilla.
And I say it's Nilla wafers.
It's a rough one.
Yeah,
I
man.
do have a picture of a Berenstein bear that says both Berenstein and Berenstain on it.
I don't know if you could see it, but I in my notes I wrote Berenstein next to Mandela effect because when I was a kid, that's what it was, man. It was Berenstein Bears, and I think that's how he brought it up to me was Beren whatever the other one is, and I'm like, what?
Stain.
No, it's
It's not a stain.
Berenstain's the CERN wormhole that they opened.
mm.
You guys know about CERN, I take it, over in Switzerland.
this here.
That'd be this guy's thing. Oh, what?
The Giant Hadron Collider. It's like it's all the top scientists in the world are over at CERN in Switzerland, and they're discovering the God particle, or they rediscovered the God particle, what caused the Big Bang. So they take particles and they collide them in this big tunnel system. It's all totally satanic, and it's all like to do, just like the rest of science, made to disprove the existence of God and all things spiritual in nature. You've noticed that science is like a fucking religion for idiots. Like science is real. It's like, is science real if the observer of any experiment changes the outcome? Is science really that real? But you can't talk to these sense to these types of people anyway. If you don't believe in God, then you think God is stupid and you're smarter than God and you're an atheist agnostic. I know all three of you, if I'm racially profiling you guys, I'm guessing you all got raised Catholic. Is that true?
Yeah.
No.
I can go either way.
Yeah. Well,
can turn
I
people
and forgive, Grandma and Grandpa Ciati up in heaven. They'd probably be rolling in their graves, but I always called Roman Catholic the Nazism of Christianity, like or
basically. Well, it's just like it's almost pagan. It's pretty like I've seen more people turned off from seeking a relationship with Jesus by Catholicism than anything else. But I rebelled by going to Catholic church when I was in high school because my mom was raised Catholic because she's, my mom's side of the family is all Irish. And so,
Hey.
yeah. And then I'm 2% Sardinian.
Are you serious? This is another 3 Mix and a Wop show. I thought it was 2 Mix a Wop and a strawberry cake.
I am 24% Ashkenazi Jew also.
Monster.
And 4.8% Punjabi Indian.
Ooh, what about
You do look. You can see the screen, obviously, right? You do got people that like you out there. You see that? That's nice.
Yeah, that's nice.
You know.
I mean, I know people like the Saska sisters, who are those horror film director females. They told me every film starring a woman on Rotten Tomatoes has a 50%, no matter what it is, like Clueless or whatever is 50%. And I get it. People hate women. I don't not agree with that sentiment. Women
Only 50% of them.
Which are women.
This should speak to how amazing you are, because I ain't gonna lie, I have some issues with women.
Women are evil. That's I mean, we've known this since the Bible, right?
Yeah,
we're why we're all here.
Which is I'm glad we're having this conversation, because I did want to ask you about something else. You had said that I don't want to ask about any of your traumas or any stuff like that.
I don't
but
care.
You said you
I'll
had
talk about anything. I'm autistic as fuck.
You said you had a spiritual awakening.
Yes.
And I was wondering if you'd be willing to talk about that at all.
Oh, I'd love to. Yeah. I mean, my spiritual awakening is not unlike other people's. It came on the back end of some relationship with a dark triad narcissist who was like, mentally holding me hostage in the Inland Empire, which is a true hellscape. And yeah, it's like you kind of have to lose everything and have like a major fall from grace in order to like be truly separated from your ego. If you're someone who was like in my position or whatever, which was one of like, high regard around town here. It used to be that, not anymore, obviously. But yeah, and I don't know. I came to realize that all this shit that I had disregarded as being not real, for a lifetime, like, was actually real. And it was, a multi-layered awakening. There was like the new age portion, which was honestly the most fun part of it. And third eyes are opening and, all that stuff. And then the second half was a awakening to the reality that nobody wants to really awaken to, which is like, God is real, Jesus is real, angels are real, demons are real, which came to me courtesy of my now dead ex-boyfriend, Robert Paulson, aka Cadillac Ron.
His name is Robert Paulson.
Exactly. And so he had sold his soul to the devil in servitude to this one certain demon that, if anybody's a Danzig fan, the Danzig 2 album is named after this demon. And he's a demon spirit of excess. And so all of a sudden, I went from, like, I had this friend who's now also dead, Charisma Stone, in high school, and she was my best friend. And her boyfriend called me one day and told me she was possessed. And I was like, oh, cool. Well, call me tomorrow and we'll talk about this. Click, never talk to them again. I'm like, these people are fucking insane, you know? Never talk to them again. I would owe an apology today, because I came to believe that, you know, possession is real, demonic oppression is real, you know, and all that shit, which is insane sounding. But then I also came to believe that everything that is real and truthful is purposefully designed to sound insane, so it's dismissed without thought or pondering whatsoever.
Like so much other things in life.
Well, we're gonna get into something in a second, but I have to say something to you on a personal level. All right, I've watched, like I said, I've tried to cram your career in my brain in the last week because I wanted to have a nice show with you and whatever, and I've watched like your happiness deteriorate, like especially like, and put like fast forward in the last year.
Yeah.
And it's heartbreaking because you, as the character that drew us in the first place, like you're letting them kill that.
Yeah.
And so I have to ask you, are you having fun on this show
On this show,
right now? Are you having fun?
yeah, I am having fun. Does it not seem like it?
You know what that means? It's time for the Two Micks and a Wop famous game show, What's That Slur? And with our contestants, left Mick, right Mick, and our special guest Annie, all the listeners and lurkers at home, it's time for your favorite game show, What's That Slur? Take it away, Wop! So, Annie, to fill you in real quick, this is a little game show we play. This is episode 20. As time has gone on, I've gone through previous episodes and took words that I said, like I was excited and I messed up saying those words, and I isolated just those words, and those are the slurs. So we're just going to start right up. Here is the first slur. Oh, shoot.
Should we tell our guest to go first?
Yes, she's gonna go first for sure.
Evil women first.
The first word is one word, one syllable, one salami. We call syllables salamis around here. One salami.
Clink. 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 Clink.
Is this the
Clink.
slur for
Clink.
Asian race?
That's what I said too. At
the
first.
very first. Okay, time out. The very first
It's
game.
not that type of slur.
It's not that type of slur. It's not like a racial slur, because that's the first thing Right Mick did. See?
Yeah.
We're all on the same wavelength here.
And I went after the Japanese my first time, but okay.
Let's say, all right, I want you to be, if I was going to say, I want you to be ready for this show. And I was like, I was really excited. I want you to be ready for the show. You know what I mean? So I isolated, and it's really ready.
He slurred.
Right. But I slurred ready, so it sounded like, you know what I mean? So are you with
You're
now?
hitting the brakes.
I don't
All right.
get it.
All right.
Okay, he's just saying a word wrong.
Yeah, I'm saying a word wrong. It's just any random word.
Any word whatsoever.
Yes.
Yeah. What does this sound like to you?
Yeah, what does it sound like to you?
Clink.
Click. Click.
Ooh.
Did it click?
What did you, what?
Click.
She got the first one right. Wow.
I guess it's a click at first. Oh, Mike.
Wow. All right.
This game's totally rigged.
The next slur.
It's rigged as shit.
Wait. First off, congratulations,
Oh
Annie.
yeah, congratulations.
Congratulations on getting the first one correct.
Yeah, good
The
job.
next slur.
The heat.
Wait, you gotta tell her
I
salami.
don't know what it is.
I'm sorry. One word, one salami. Wait. Two salamis. Two salamis. Two salamis.
Clink.
Oops. Sorry. What do you got?
Nothing.
What do you got?
I got nothing.
Sounds like. What did you say first?
The heat.
You said the heat. I'm thinking. Sounds like only. Only.
Congratulations. Wow, and we got one for the right Mick. What is going on? All right, I don't think anybody's gonna get this. Oh, sorry, I don't think anybody's gonna
I
get.
missed it.
It was only
It was only.
that
Oh.
Anthrax song.
So, I'll play it again one more time. Only.
Wow, that's crazy that someone guessed that.
Yeah, it is crazy. And the last
That's what
one.
I'm saying. This game's rigged.
The last one
Rigged.
is one word.
A-
4 salamis.
One word for salami.
One word, 4 salamis.
Wow.
This is horrible.
Annie's wheels are
It's what
turning.
like,
She's
like shadow people do in the night when you're like been awake for 6 days and some shadow person is at you. That means like I'm coming for you.
Oh, Annie. That is incorrect.
Darn.
What do you got?
I got nothing.
What do you got?
I'm hearing. Seriously?
Get the fuck out of here!
up.
This game is rigged. What the fuck is going on? How did anybody get that? He must have been looking at my notes. I don't know what is going on, but that is the end of What's That Slur, ladies and gentlemen. We'd like to thank the left Mick, the right Mick, the listener and lurker at home, Annie, our very special guest. We're so glad you're here with us. Maybe we can see you again sometime. That'd be great. We don't even know if this might be the end of the show. We never know when this show's going to end. I think this might be the end, but we're not sure. Anyway, thanks for participating in What's That Slur? I forgot to take the loop off.
Annie. Right, Mick here. I would like to personally send you your winning prize for getting 1 out of 3, and that is 1 package of dude wipes sent just to you.
Don't believe in me. He's just trying to get your address.
Oh yeah,
He promotes dude wipes.
I love dude wipes.
He loves dude wipes.
I
he
live
got
by
him to
dude
use
wipes.
dude wipes. I don't
Are
know.
they endorsing you? Do you have an endorsement?
No,
I did
We don't
hit
get
them up.
endorsed by nobody.
Great.
Nobody wants to touch us with a 10-foot pole.
I did
Our
hit 'em
friends,
up, though.
our friends don't even like watching the show sometimes, you know. But hey,
My mom likes it.
yes,
You know, that's the kind of like, podcast or not podcast that I like to support is the underdog, because
Right.
well, that's definitely us. And speaking of Right Mick's mom, we had a segment where we'd call her every once in a while, and it was like every 3 shows. And we had a blood episode. The theme was blood, and she went on talking about RH blood. And then I
Oh.
found you, and then I found your little acoustic jam about
What?
RH blood.
why?
RH
Are you
negative, I
guys
think.
RH negative? Is somebody
No, she was talking about the rarest
blood types.
And
right? RH negative. blood
That's you?
type. Well, that's me. Yeah.
Really?
Maybe
'Cause-
the rarest of the rare.
my
That's
mom's-
why you wrote the song, or did the little jingle.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Seriously? Ah man, I wish
That's
I
even
would've-
cooler if you don't remember it.
You were doing, huh? You were doing like an acoustic show. You were playing an acoustic song, and you were like, RH blood type is the most rarest blood type, and blah, 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 and you were talking about all the facts about RH blood. I
Is that
don't
what you
remember
sounded?
anything about the song except you were just talking about RH blood positive.
Sounds
It
on
was kind of a
brand. I
comedy
believe
thing.
for sure I did it. I believe that for sure. I didn't
But
know.
So what brought it? I'm sorry.
I just thought it was awesome. But
What brought it up with my mom is she said she had the RH factor in her blood when my little brother was born, and his blood type fought her off like he was a mutant attacking her, and she's
Oh, she
convinced.
must be RH negative then,
Yeah,
and the
that's
dad must be RH positive.
okay. Yeah, that's what it was then.
So that means that you are at least. Well, what's your blood type? You don't
I'm
know?
type O negative.
Nice, nice. You're a negger like me. RH
Mm.
negative.
So you're a negger
Fucking
with
freak.
the RH factor.
Well, we're negative for the RH. Our RH factor is negative. So you're O negative. Your blood type is O. Your RH factor is negative. I'm
Oh.
AB negative. My blood type's AB. My RH factor is negative. So
Oh,
about
gotcha.
7% of the world only has O negative, and 1% or less has AB negative. And if you think about it, this is the blue bloods. That's why they call them the blue bloods, the ruling classes of the entire world throughout history. Blue blood, because yours and my blood is copper based and not iron based. And copper, as you could see from looking down at my penny floor down here, when copper gets
Oh, cool.
exposed to oxygen, it turns blue, kind of, somewhat. But all the ancient rulers from Egypt to American presidents to the British royal family have all been RH negative blood type motherfuckers,
All right.
because they are believed to be the direct descendants of the gods. That's why they rule the ruling class.
that's why he thinks he's the talent.
No.
Great. You just boosted his ego, Annie.
Not at
Thanks.
all.
Well, he should
No,
have
I
his
just-
ego
I just-
boosted. He's a reincarnated reptilian king. So yeah.
So my mom brought this up saying we are pretty much alien space cadet.
No, you are.
minds.
Yeah, we are
Very unique.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yep,
Which
and
brings-
we have a higher IQs, higher instance of psychic phenomenon. We mess with the technology. Like when I came on here and you guys were like, I've never seen that happen before. I hear that sentence more than I hear anything else. Like at the
Nice.
grocery store, it's never done this before. Sorry, I'm a copper-blooded, reincarnated, relative of Jesus. That's what the AB and the A blood types are the believed to be the direct descendants of the Merovingian bloodline. It's not just a movie, And then I don't really know much about the B negatives, but the O negatives are allegedly the bloodline of Lucifer. Not to say that you're evil whatsoever, but it was Eve and the serpent in the Garden of Eden getting it on. Cain and Abel. Cain was evil and Abel was good, because a woman could get pregnant with twins by two separate guys within a span of 10 days if she gets impregnated twice. That's how there's all these women, one black, one white twin.
Right.
Because Adam fathered Abel, and then Cain was fathered by the serpent that convinced Eve to take a bite out of whatever that fruit was.
So, I
That might have been a little too far out.
No.
No.
He has a follow-up question for you, actually.
I actually don't. I just
know.
I was gonna.
That's why I said it.
I get it.
No. This is awesome, and honestly, this show I feel like we could go on forever. But I know you said you got things to do, right?
I do have my friend Tony's coming to pick me up at 9 to go to some weird party in Lake Hollywood area.
And for you, it's 8:46 right now.
Correct. Yes.
All right. Well, then I'm just gonna get to these questions. We have segments. I'll get to them later. We can just do them when you're gone.
Okay.
Well, actually, I do have to play one while you're here. But I have a question. You referred to band car as cringe Olympics.
Oh yeah. It's not-
And
not
you
fun to
said
watch.
you refuse to put effort into rapping.
Well, like into a rap career, I don't think I should do that as a white over 30, well over 30-year-old female. It seems like a weird thing to do. You know?
So is it weird for an Italian old man in his mid 40s to pursue a rap career? That sounds kind of
Yeah.
I,
No,
well,
but, I mean, crazier things have happened, let's be honest. But it's like,
Let's be
I don't
honest.
know. I guess what I mean is that I feel like we're living out biblical end times. Is a rap career at age 41 what I really need to be getting myself into? Or should I be seeking to know Jesus before he shows up to light this shithole earth on fire with a flamethrower?
I say right in between. I say you need to do a collab of
Yeah.
not a song per se, but a collab with one right Mick, and it's more like just beautiful words
Not
or
love
ugly
Mick.
words,
Not
just
love
I
words.
just don't want to
Mick.
write.
Does
Everything
not-
I like to do is freestyle, improvise. Just
Okay,
like
yeah.
the whole film of Dashcam, which I got zero writing credit for. I
Is-
didn't get any special
Wow.
like anything for it. I wrote all the dialogue. I filmed most of the film, and it was my very essence was harvested and used against me, and I was paid standard rate for a low budget horror film. So
I think that
Turning your
I
eyes.
have a sentence here I actually wanted to say to you in reference to that. I wrote a movie with no lines is what this was. It was to remind me to talk to you about how kind of messed up that is. Like, so
Yeah.
this big time director says, "Hey, all right, I see this chick. I kind of like her entity online. She's kind of brash. She doesn't care about swearing. She'll swear. She's funny. We can take that. We can use that to force our right wing agenda, and she'll take all the flack. And if it
we
comes
don't
back,
have a right wing agenda,
Well-
like Rob. If Rob was political, he's a libtard,
well, either way, whatever the oh yeah, they're
They're in the entertainment industry. They have to be, but
Right.
they're mostly of no mind of that anyway. Thank God, because if you're not American, stay out of American politics. If you are American, stay out of American politics because it's not real. But yeah, I don't know. This situation is much worse than even. I'm glad that somebody has taken the effort to figure out how fucked this is and saying something to me about it, because I'm in a special scorned place right now, I guess, and so I'm willing to talk about that. But
I could only imagine. That'd be like if, throughout the years, we've all had random little skits or random little bits that we've done or we've recorded or songs, gimmicks through our music, whatever. And the stories branch out in so many different ways. But let's say, for instance, some stunad fucking sees Angry Guy that I used to put out on Facebook and says, "Hey, I like Angry Guy. Let's make a movie around Angry Guy. It'll be a low budget, whatever the fuck." And he gets this renowned credit while he spins what my main narrative or whatever is, and then when they ask him what the fuck, oh yeah, it's all him. For real?
Yeah.
You can go fuck yourself, guy. Or at least pay me like fucking you're doing this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's a pretty fucked up situation, like realistically.
It's more fucked up when you realize that for the last 2 years, Rob's been my live-in boyfriend that lived at my house with me the whole time. Yeah. Just when you thought it couldn't get no worse.
Damn, huh?
That-
There
That's
it is.
Like,
That's
never
my-
get a
that's
corporate
my
tattoo.
soundtrack.
Never get a corporate tattoo.
Do you like sports?
Fuck no.
Raiders.
Well, we got a guy who checks in. His name's Character Name, and he's our man on the street. And we have a check-in from him. It's sports related, but he's kind of a funny guy, so I'm sure it's kind of funny. So
He's ignorantly pretty funny. You better if he's funny.
Jump.
If he's not funny, this one.
Character name here with the very first ever football loose locks of the week. And before I get into my picks this week, I'd like to wish a warm welcome to Darby Party from OnlyFans and Bam Camp. All right, first up, we've got the Tennessee Titans at the Houston Texans. An Oiler Bowl, if you will. An Oiler Bowl. That's right, an Oiler Bowl. We've got the Tennessee Titans. You know, Derrick Henry, I think they've got it locked down for the year 2021. And for that, I think I'm going Texans. I'm not totally sure. But, you know, what Lovie Smith's been doing with his beard has got to count for something. I think this is going to be a tight game. I think Texans by 3. Maybe the Titans by 6. It really could go either way, but it's an Oiler Bowl. An Oiler Bowl. All right, next up, we've got the Chicago Bears from the Frozen. Oh, wait, it's a different team, I think. I'm not sure. They just got Midway, I think, O'Hare, somewhere. The Bears are going to Dallas or Arlington, I think is where they're from. The Arlington Cowboys, Los Primos Cowboys, I think are a deadlock to win this one here. I think the Cowboys are good. I mean, they got Mike McCarthy as their coach and Dan Quinn leading up that defense. Former Atlanta Falcons head coach Dan Quinn.
This is so boring.
Well, shit, I'm going to go with the Chicago Bears. They like to slip and slide, and they're going to be all over the Cowboys. $60
Can I give
for
you guys
parking?
some free
I
advice
digress.
from an
It's
industry
Bears.
professional? Free advice from an industry professional. Ditch these things that are just audio, you know, and you just got to sit there and listen to it. This is a video podcast, so if you're not going to make video segments, don't do the segment.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, it's funny. On our last podcast, we had a guest that didn't show up, and he wanted us to call in, and it's funny because we were all like, "We're not gonna fucking call in." And for one, it's a video, and for two, like part of his persona is his look. I don't want to throw him under the bus. I already did because we already said his name, so I guess it doesn't fucking matter at this point.
Doesn't matter. There's
On
no
the last
secret.
show.
It's secret.
Nobody watches our show anyway. But
That's what I always tell myself, about my podcast, even though I guess it wasn't true. But nobody listens now because it's off the air because I was speaking the wrong words and I'm not permitted to make them anymore, I guess.
No words are wrong.
why don't you do it yourself?
I just feel like I've spoken my truth out into this world, and all it's gotten me is shat on by these fucking Walking Dead robot zombie cretin idiots. And at best, it gets me just drained.
Heated.
Like everything I do, all I get is fucking ripped off. I'm the creative, so these harvesters, these vampires stand around me and they suck and they suck, and then they get all the good shit and the money and the career accolades, and I'm left in the gutter with 7,000 British pounds to dry the blood off my open leaking wound. And it's just like, is it because I'm a woman? Is it because I'm a piece of shit? Is it because I'm the creative one? Like, I know it's not just because I'm a woman, because I have male friends who it doesn't pay to trailblaze and to be the first of some sort. Like, this movie there's never been another movie like it as far as like sync licensing goes. And so, because it's all improvised song, it creates a predicament where like they want me to sign off on 13 songs for free, and like and so like, like when it comes to music, now we're in my territory of musician. So, like, I don't have good representation. I don't have like LA. The devil don't want this conversation, this truth.
Yes,
out.
yeah.
Yeah.
Scramble that picture. He always does. And it's fine. Maybe it's God. Maybe it's God saying, Annie, don't air your dirty laundry. But it's like, well, who cares at this point? Like, who fucking cares? I feel very seen that you notice my dwindling happiness level in the last year, because it has been. The more that this film has come out, because I wasn't involved in the press. They hate me at Blumhouse too, except for Jason Blum. But these uptight cunt narcissists, who knows what their role there is, but they hate me because of Rob's representation of me. But still, it's not too far a cry from the real thing. It's just made more asshole-ish for movies' sake. But in real life, I really split a room. Like when I used to DJ and put on Hunger Strike back in the day, and half the room hated that hit collaboration between Eddie Vedder and what's his name from
I'm going hungry. Yeah.
I'm going hungry, yeah. And the other half of the room loves it. But the half who hates it so much that they walk out of the building, which is my desire anyway, because it's closing time and we need them to leave. But I'm just like that. People who are narcissists hate me. People who are trapped inside themselves, not giving themselves permission to be themselves, or maybe they have no sense of self to begin with, those people fucking hate me. People who are bad people hate me, because all they see in me, you can't see someone outside of the scope of what you're working with. Just like they couldn't see Jesus. They're like, what is this guy's angle? This guy's a piece of shit. We just don't really know why. Let's kill him and let the fucking murderer go. And that's still the world we live in. And I'm not saying that I'm Jesus or anything, just a friend. Just a distant relative. No, I'm kidding.
Well, I promise you, when we do our collab, people will hate it.
Yeah, people will worse than hate it. They won't even know to listen. That's the thing. There's too much content out there.
That's another thing. I got that written down. I wanted to talk to you about technology in the music industry.
Ruining it, all entertainment industry, but ruin music industry first.
Well, it sucks because, and that's what I mean. I'm talking about, I mean mainly in the music industry. And it sucks because it's 50-50, because me and this guy have been making music in different forms and different bands and different over the past quarter century,
since the stars were in your eyes.
But it's always been just us, because we can never find somebody on the level or whatever. So that's where technology really comes in handy. So I could produce these songs that sound like a full ass band or whatever. Right. It was really nice. But on the flip side, there's that. I actually wrote a verse about it in a rap. Because you feeling jiggy, don't make it Tupac and Biggie twos will give you talent. That's just the misleading of the industry. It's killing me, because there's no such thing as you're gonna make it. Nowadays you gotta get put on for them to take it. It's not about the flows, it's about the money rolls, and what you could do means nothing compared to who you know. That's why hip hop has gone pop and rap is just ridiculous.
Damn.
Like it's that's what it is. It's
well, it's about who's willing to sell their soul to the devil. Let's be honest. And that's like the first step of that is conforming to the mainstream narrative. Nowadays, like just in the last 2.5 years, it's gotten so much worse. I still had the fledgling career of whatever. I could still go to England and do a sold out tour, but now I don't know what's going on. It's like nobody fucks with you if you're like blackballed, canceled for being a Trumper, even though you didn't even vote for Trump. It's fucking retarded. Oops.
I know who you voted
for. That because I'm retarded. I'm autistic. So all these motherfuckers being so mean, I hope they know that they're retarded.
You voted for Kanye with a mail-in.
It's like, what is wrong with people? The people who say shit to me where they're like, you should have been killed. It's like, wow. You should have been killed then. All you can see is your own truth elsewhere. And so keep telling me about yourself as if it's me. Go ahead.
Yeah, like I said, I did a lot of research in the last week, and we were super stoked because we were, and once again, this is before I did all this research, but we were so super stoked because we thought we were getting band car happy go lucky Annie. But I didn't, as I was watching this stuff and realizing, no. You don't have to apologize at all. Don't ever apologize for who you are. What you should apologize to us for is for letting these fucks get to you. Now, I can understand on the level where it would for your creativity and your own shit, but at the same time, you got to realize who you are. If you believe in Jesus of all things, you should know this. Fuck all these people. You know what I mean? What does it matter? That's why we do.
People. It's not the general public of strangers and probably bots. It's really not. And if you can fill in the blanks between what I'm saying there, it's not them. It's the entirety of like Dashcam was such an amazing, it was the best experience of my life for 3 months to make it. And it was like the peak moment of my life. I felt so like seen and like, you know, validated that all my life's work has finally had some culmination. Then it came out and it's been a fucking nightmare. It's been a fucking nightmare and nobody's had my back. Not anybody on the film, not anybody anywhere, and except for my fans. And it's like, that's fine. That's my lot in life. I've been here so many times before, but it's like grand scale. Like everyone hates me, not the people who wrote the scenarios that we would be in, not Rob, who made me look like an extra asshole. Everyone hates me because they're stupid and they're offendable and they're whatever the case. But to me, like nobody knows what this feels like. Okay, like you can say like, don't let them get you, but they got me. They got to me, and that's the devil's main objective with all of us, is to get people to be so cruel that you don't even want to put your truth and your creative forces out into the world anymore. And that's exactly where I am. And that's exactly what this experience has done. I've been famous before in 2005, you know. I know from that experience, it means absolutely nothing. It means beyond nothing. It's like you feel twice as empty as you did before because it means literally nothing. The success is nothing. The money, you're even less of a human being than you were before. And you think like, someone's going to see me, someone's going to understand me. No, now they see you as a thing and they just want to use you. And now you'll never have a real friend again. But yeah, this is a substantially worse situation because people are just worse these days. Like people are these like demon people now. So I don't know. But yeah, I highly suggest to anyone who is seeking to find fame or fortune or success in the entertainment industry, give up, start a family, raise children. That's the only thing in this life that's real or matters. And stop watching TV, stop listening to music, and stop watching movies because you're helping create a really terrible outcome for all of us with your subconscious and you don't even know it.
Do you got something to say? I have something to say, but I think Right Mick has something to say.
You kind of said it all to where I don't even want to say it now, but I was just thinking, and you got it even deeper with it, so I don't even want to say it now, but I'm going to. Why did you start it all in the beginning? Did you not do it for yourself?
Because I don't have a choice. It's like, I'm a musician. I don't want to do that. I wish.
No, your art. Your art.
This.
Your music.
Yeah. Was it your mom and going in the plays? Were you into music before that?
Yeah, but you know, to be honest, there was this guy in my mom's play. One day at rehearsal, he played this Pearl Jam song. I hate to admit this somewhat, but this song's by Pearl Jam. He was playing it on the acoustic guitar, and I was like, I want to do that. You know, I was 10 or 11. And so I did a couple cracks at trying to learn guitar. And I did get kicked out of my guitar lessons by the teacher guy. I guess I told him I was God. I don't remember this. And he called my mom and said, Annie told me she was God. And she seemed really serious about it. I have no recollection, but he took me out. And then in 10th grade, I learned to play guitar in boarding school. And then it's like later on the line in high school when I would be met with these situations where I had overwhelming emotional negativity, I could sort of transmute that into something else with the power, the transmutational power of song, and
Your art
create
form.
a healing effect for myself and for others. And yeah, and do I wish that I was like, God called me to be a librarian? Fuck yeah, that'd be cool. But it's not like this. I don't see what the point of it is, but that's what I do.
What is it that you want to do now?
I don't want to do anything. How depressing is this interview? I don't want to do anything. I'm waiting to die, basically.
Then you're on a perfect, not a podcast.
Yeah, honestly, you are. I mean, this is like, I have a family. I got 3 beautiful children and a wonderful woman in there.
And 2 squatters
wanna
in
die?
his house.
And these are my 2 best friends in the world. Known them both for a quarter century. And we've, like I've said, we've done everything because we enjoy it. Our entire career has been we can never get anywhere because people hate us from the jump.
We do it for ourselves first and foremost. Which is, I guess, what I was trying to get at.
Right. And it's for us, it's for fun. And to be honest, that's why we're making this sitcom and everything. We do all this ourselves. We don't have a publicist. We don't have a fucking manager. We don't have none of that shit.
No, that's why the WAP is
That's
the one
where you
that
see a
does all
lot
the
of the
work.
devil.
Yeah, I give them shit all the time because I'm the one who's fucking emailing everybody and emailing the publicists and whatever.
Well, you're the Italian, which is kind of like I hate to, I'm not going to say it.
Say it, it's all right.
You're kind of like the greasier Jew.
Oh, I like that even better.
I'll take it. Hey,
But you
but
have to be in charge.
I'm a northern WAP though. I'm not.
Where's that?
That's not Sicilian.
That's Wisconsin.
That's up top. That's blue.
not
Yeah, Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
Yeah, that's the
It's
whole
not a
joke.
whiskey
All right,
biscuit.
I'm a WAP, right? I'm an Italian American without papers to get to Italy. I ain't got no fucking visa. I ain't got
Oh,
nothing.
my friend Tony is
Hi,
also
Tony.
a WAP.
Hey, Tony, how you doing?
Oh, Bobby! Bobby, I love you, brother!
I can't even do it. What the fuck?
He's like,
What is going on? What the fuck is going on?
Tony, you
fuck you, Tony. I'm sorry, Annie. I'm sorry, Tony. I'm sorry, Annie. You need to understand something. There has been a big argument between the WAP and Right Mick about which is the better universal monster. He's
I
a
say-
mummy guy.
Left Mick says
And he's
female
Frankenstein.
mummy.
I'm Frankenstein guy.
Watch, he's going to be like, I'm not either. I'm the invisible man.
He's the Invisible Man.
No, he's Mummy, right?
Your mummy?
Team Mummy?
Oh.
Yeah!
All right, whatever.
Mummy!
I'm saying when Dr. Frankenstein brought his child back to life, he was wearing that at first. So maybe he was just revived.
Wait, the Mummy speaking.
Okay.
He said that he's a WAP under there.
A WAP who loves mummies!
I'm so confused.
Underwear.
I'm so confused.
No, this is
get it.
meant to be.
I don't get it.
It's
not.
unity.
All right. I'm confused. I'm so confused.
Eddie Tony rules.
Yeah, Tony's a
I
cool
know
guy. Tony. Hey. For a second, it was 2 WAPs, 2 Micks, and a strawberry shortcake.
No,
or,
it
or
was-
2 Micks.
It's 3
Two
WAPs
WAPs,
and
3
2
Micks.
WAPs, yeah.
2 WAPs, 3 Micks.
I'm more Irish than I am Jew.
Sweet.
Yeah,
All right,
fuck
cool.
you.
So
At least
3
I
mix
like
and 2
All right,
WAPs
all right,
and a
hey.
mummy.
Mummy.
he wasn't a mummy. He was
Oh,
the
so-
Invisible Man. Mummy doesn't wear glasses.
Before we
especially
went on
not
air-
indoors.
Andy, before we went on air, I tortured these guys with the world premiere Mummy song I wrote
Oh
yesterday.
Jesus!
Oh, God.
I
It's so
tortured
good.
their lives with it.
It's so
and
good.
seeing your friend walk in, just
Don't.
awesome.
It's so good. It's so good.
This is pretty awesome.
So good.
Oh,
On that note,
this is
That's
definitely
me
the
telling you to
Jesus
go to
Christ
some
moment.
party.
any last words, George or Annie or Mummy Boy?
The bunny just ran by. You want
Yeah,
to see?
we love mummies.
Yeah, that's good. That's
wanna
good
see
luck.
the bearded
I like
dragons?
mummies. I
They're
like
kind
female
of
mummies.
I mean, all the animals are fucking boring now since my squirrel left, but I can still show you. You can say goodbye to me and Chillis. And oh my god, my bearded dragon today ate a praying mantis, and I was so upset. Here they are. That's Simbasaway. They look deranged because it's like sleeping time. That's Chillis.
That was Phyllis?
Chillis. Like
The first one, that's the one that was on the Stevie Weeby.
yes, Simbasaway, yeah. He's made a full recovery from his decrepit ass state, and he's doing good now. Hi, Chillis. Yeah, so and they're just trying to fuck, and he can almost do it, but he's old. So,
Hey.
but I guess I should go
Blue
because
cheese, girl.
me and Tony
Blue
have
cheese.
to go party yet. not
Awesome.
party.
Tony!
And Mummy!
Mummy!
Tony! Oh! Hey! Forget about it, this guy! Oh! See, he knew it was good. He took that fucking thing off.
No, he's going to put it back on.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
you know.
All right, yeah, you can put it back.
But, you know,
That's all right. Tony, he can be a mummy.
hey,
all
you
he
can
wants.
never have a second first impression. We love you, Tony.
Watch
We
your
love
step.
you. I love you guys. Mostly the WAP though.
Yeah.
Hey!
Three mixed to
I'm-
two up.
I'm starting,
to
I'm starting to cover. I'm starting to cover out of the mummy for you. All right.
Thanks, brother.
I can't. We can't thank you enough.
we
we
can't
hope
at
you
all.
had a good time. And
I did. Thank you.
oh, thank you,
I
thank
feel
you.
very seen.
And you should be. And to be honest with you, I'm gonna
Holy
shove
shit.
this video up everybody's ass. I'm gonna. I'll piece it together real nice and be like
Why don't
fuck
you
Rub
make it
Savage and I'll.
No,
Make it
not
nice.
fuck
I'm just.
She's like, no.
Rob,
No, but seriously.
I don't hate Rob. I love Rob, and you know, he's just a young person. He's really young.
How
and
old is he? He looks.
He's
He's
30.
like
He just turned
30,
30
31.
in July.
Yeah.
Pizzagate.
He's
But-
It's just honestly like it's really sad that you're where you're at, and I just hope
I agree.
that at some point in some time you could realize, you know what, regardless, I like music and I like making music even if it's just for myself. You know what I
do,
mean?
and I still do make music, and it really totally is just for myself and my
Nice.
Patreon followers on patreon.com.
Yeah.
You hear that?
Plug it.
Plug that
Annie
shit.
Hardy, I
Say it
think.
again.
Patreon.com/Annie Hardy. I hate this new design of prostitution. I was happy on a subsidiary of Interscope, like getting it in the butt, but you know, not having to like pander to people. Like I might as well start an OnlyFans. What the
Can I
fuck?
can I
For your
give
feet.
you
your
another like another side of the spectrum to look at it as?
Oh shit.
Autistic spectrum.
Like I said, I have a family, I have friends, but I have to bust my ass on a daily basis, just like these two, working a fucking job, slaving for somebody else, making them money at their company. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? While all of our talent and whatever has been squandered. On the opposite side, it's nice to know that we can get together and tell some shit jokes from like in the 90s. And honestly, whatever happens, but if it got followed or there was enough subscribers, because we live in a world where
It's a
people
Black
do
Mirror
this
episode.
all the time. This is their life. This is what they do. And if I can make someone laugh, and a bunch of people are doing this, watching us do what we enjoy, and it actually can pay us, then yeah, fuck the industry, fuck everybody. I'll take YouTube's money while we're having fun. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's the goal.
That's the dream. My dream is this, actually. I said I don't want for anything, but I lied. What I want is to start an off-grid community and have a compound and be
The damn devil stopped you.
Wow,
You
yeah.
froze.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Totally,
like-minded individuals and live off.
Hey, girl.
The damn devil doesn't want my
Me?
message of self-sustainability out there, but yeah,
Clearly.
that's what I'm working towards. I don't
I'll bring the
care
grain
about anything else.
alcohol.
Me and the boy that you
This
watched
guy.
rap,
Where did
like,
you hike? Tell her where you walked.
I did 2,200 miles across the country from Mexican border heading for the Canadian border in Washington. I made it 2,200 of the 2,600. But like that does not have anything to do with what I'm saying.
No,
It's like
you're a
fucking-
hiker. You hiked for like fucking a stupid amount of time.
Yeah,
I
5
can
months,
fish.
5
You know what I
months,
mean?
2,200 miles. Yeah,
Right,
that's what I
right.
did.
You won't really
But,
need
like-
to hike if we have a compound, but if we do have some sort of on-the-run bug-out situation, then yes, you can.
I can fish, man.
You guys can all come
Okay.
to the compound because you're not offendables and you are fun. So
Well, you need to understand, I'm going to make gay jokes and sexist jokes and jokes from the 90s that made people
hope you
laugh.
do.
Like you're gay, like
Yeah.
in the '90s way.
Please do. I mean, free speech is a thing of the past in the mainstream world. But if we turn off these computers and phones, we can go back to a simpler way of life, and we can be real humans again instead of like people have no sense of self to know, am I a good person? Am I a bad person? So they get that, am I good or bad from the things they say and not even the things they do, the things that they say at a
all
public level.
Pontypool.
And it's so embarrassing because they don't even see that they're doing it and they don't even see they're the exact thing that they keep canceling other people for. They're the racist, rapist, whatevers, and they can't even fucking see it. So I'm ready to just leave this whole society behind and start a new one or a cult.
Cabin on a
It doesn't
lake,
matter.
man.
I'll settle
I
for
have
you.
knowledge in starting a cult.
Well, I would be
I do.
remiss if I
do.
didn't ask
this
you.
guy right here has experience.
I would be
starting a cult.
remiss if I didn't ask you.
I
that-
started a cult.
I'm sorry. Forgive Left Mick. These damn Micks and their booze.
Oh yeah, Wap doesn't drink.
Yeah, I don't drink. So
Oh, but he has.
calm down. I'm trying to fucking talk to her. She's got
I
things
gotta
to
go
do.
a party.
Oh yeah, she's going to
Right.
a
See,
party.
I'm trying. See, this is what I have to deal with all the time. I would be remiss if I didn't ask when it comes time, if some way, somehow, if you're past the fuck everything, you would be involved in our ridiculous YouTube produced sitcom in some way, even if it's a cameo or something.
Sure. Aren't I doing that right now?
Well, yeah, but I mean, this isn't important. This is the not a podcast. Nobody gives a shit about that.
The
It's when the
artistic part of it.
sitcom comes. That's
The
when
artistic
that's
part.
when the real laughs happen. You
Did
know,
you say artistic or
Yeah, artistic.
autistic?
Both.
Both.
All
So,
right, so the retarded sitcom comes out.
yeah, sure. I mean,
Oh, shit,
I
I
just
shouldn't
say
have
yes
said
to life,
retarded.
and that's not always the best move, but it's how we got here talking today. So, yes.
no, I'm not. I wasn't shitting on the podcast, but I love the podcast. It's fun, but I,
Do I have any last words? Yes, I do. I'll be sending you the collab real soon.
And the dude wipes.
I'll set the dude wipes in the collab, and you just do whatever you want on it. It's gonna be awesome.
You just dude wipe whatever
Actually,
you want to do on it.
use the dude wipes as you're adding to what you want to on it.
And then you can start selling those on your OnlyFans.
you got an
Used-
Instagram, don't you?
Used dude wipes.
I think so.
Yeah, add her on Instagram.
I don't know how. He's got to show me how to do this stuff.
Annie
See,
Hardy, I've got the blue tick for now until they take it away.
Well, we won't let them
That
do
means she's
that.
verified.
Well, they can do whatever they want as soon as you cross the line. They took Ariel Pink's tick.
Well, then we'll find another way to do it.
Well, don't you remember the Manly Banter? They
Do
were
it on
talking
something
about how
different.
they took off some fucking video they posted. I don't remember what they were talking about, but
Take this video down if they want to.
yeah.
It was
You
about,
say they
yeah, it
want
was
to,
about
you say some
Jesus
anti-vax
and that
shit, your video's
Asian.
bomb.
Well, I have a cassette player and a record button, and that's how I do my shit. So,
That's all you need.
thank you.
Well, thank you guys so much. I appreciate you having me
Well,
on the
thank you,
show.
lady.
It's
Thank
been
you.
There, Annie.
Thank you.
It was thank you. It was a blast.
See you guys next time on the Real Quick.
Absolutely.
And Tony rules.
She said on the real sitcom, even though the devil doesn't want you to be on our sitcom, but we heard what you said.
Yes.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Oh, she straight up froze. Okay, she's gone.
Last word.
That's word. We didn't play the music.
Oh. Shit.
I think she just disconnected. All right, everybody. That was
Shit.
Annie Hardy.
Annie Hardy.
Annie Hardy.
So that means we have to not finish the.
Oh no, we're fucking
segments?
finished.
Oh, okay.
We're finishing
I
the
thought you guys
fucking
were signing
segment.
out.
Okay, I'm sorry, Annie. We love you. We know you're
And
professional.
Tony.
We don't have that professional money yet. Okay,
we do that
maybe
shit.
we do have some audio segments that we need to play. So we're gonna go
we
back. We're gonna wait. Hold on. What did this guy say? Read the comments, asshole. My man, killing, giving the compliments. What is that? Yeah, see. Oh, what's that slur? Love it. Oh, gee, I'm screaming in the mic. I hate people who scream in the mic, and I just.
And then you do
Oh,
it.
that's to Annie.
Don't be what you hate.
2 mix in a wop. Y'all cool as fuck. Yeah, bro.
All right.
Yeah, bro. And this guy too. What's his name? G-Man Studios. He said read the comments. So,
What's that mean?
and dude's laughing. It doesn't matter. Listen, here's the deal. Subscribe, guys.
Subscribe.
Hey, before we get into the rest of the segments that
Rest
Annie
of
didn't
the
want to hear that
segments
said is
Annie
boring,
didn't
that we
wanna
know it's
say.
fucking funny, so we're gonna play it. We're gonna play these segments. But subscribe. Click the fucking down there. Click subscribe. Subscribe to that shit. So, character name checking in with character names. Loose locks of the week, ladies and gentlemen. The loose locks of the week. Grab a pencil. Make sure it's got an eraser to write down these loose locks of the week. So you got some money? Make it
Character
back.
name here with the very first ever football loose locks of the week. And before I get into my picks this week, I'd like to wish a warm welcome to Darby Party from OnlyFans and Bam Camp. All right, first up, we've got the Tennessee Titans at the Houston Texans. An Oiler Bowl, if you will. An Oiler Bowl. That's right, an Oiler Bowl. We've got the Tennessee Titans. You know, Derrick Henry, I think they've got it locked down for the year 2021. And for that, I think I'm going Texans. I'm not totally sure, but you know, what Lovie Smith's been doing with his beard has got to count for something. I think this is going to be a tight game. I think Texans by 3. Maybe the Titans by 6. It really could go either way, but it's an Oiler Bowl. An Oiler Bowl. All right, next up, we've got the Chicago Bears from the Frozen. Oh, wait, it's a different team, I think. I'm not sure. They just got Midway, I think, O'Hare, somewhere. The Bears are going to Dallas, or Arlington, I think is where they're from. The Arlington Cowboys, Los Primos Cowboys, I think are a deadlock to win this one here. I think the Cowboys are good. I mean, they got Mike McCarthy as their coach, and Dan Quinn leading up that defense, former Atlanta Falcons head coach Dan Quinn. Well, shit, I'm going to go with the Chicago Bears. They like to slip and slide, and they're going to be all over the Cowboys. $60 for parking? I digress. It's Bears all the way until the end when the Cowboys find a way to mess it up again. Bears by 3. Last up, we got the Pittsburgh Steelers at the undefeated Philadelphia Eagles. The battle for Punxsutawney as somebody, who is the quarterback for the Steelers? What's his name? I forget what his name is. Mike Tomlin, though, he's got it figured out, sort of, I think. I don't know. Terry Bradshaw says everything's okay. It must be okay in Pittsburgh. But down the road, the Philadelphia Rocky Balboa Eagles are going to probably screw it up again. I mean, they've never really done anything, have they? I'm not sure. They're probably going to go 7-0, I think. I think they're going to probably just steamroll over them. At one point in time, did we know, during War Tough Times, the Steelers and the Eagles, Voltroned it up and became one team, and they were the Steagles. For that, tomorrow, I'm going for the Steagles by 17 over the Steagles. I think. And there you have it, folks. Character names, first ever loose locks of the week. I don't really watch a lot of football, but I gave it a shot, and I like them. If you got some extra money to spend, put a couple bucks down. You might lose them. I'm not really sure, but anyways, character name back to 2 Chicks and a Cop and Derby Party.
Oh man, what is really gonna? Hey, you have a good one too, G-Man Studios. I wish you could hang out. He was only here for Annie. I get it though. I get it. It's all right. It's all right, G-Man. See you later. You have a good one. Speaking of segments.
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 Human segments.
Oh shit.
Of a queer with your friend Shane.
When Two Mix and a Wop asked me to come up with a segment for their podcast, I was intrigued. Do I come up with something political? Do I come up with something social? Do I discuss a topic that will stimulate debate, if you will? Should I come up with something humorous? So many options to choose from, but then I looked at my inner queer and said, no, you have but one gay superpower that stands out, Shane, and that is your meatloaf. That is right. So today I'm going to share my recipe for my Swedish meatloaf, which everyone will love. So, beginning in a large bowl, we will take 2 pounds of ground sirloin, 1 pound of ground veal, and 1 pound of ground pork. Now, if you can't get your hands on veal, you can always use a ground round or a ground chuck. Now, in this bowl with the meat, we are going to add 2 eggs, 1/3 cup of beef broth, 1/4 cup of Worcestershire sauce, 1/4 cup of Louisiana hot sauce, and 1/4 cup of soy. We are going to then add 2 cups of shredded cheddar jack cheese, 1 sleeve of saltine crackers or whatever salted cracker you enjoy, crushed up very well and dumped in there as well, and then about a 1/2 cup of dried minced onion. And yes, that is a lot of minced onion, but trust me, it'll be worth it in the end. We will then mix these ingredients all together and break into 2 separate 2-pound loaves. Now, you also have the option of rolling these into meatballs if you would like, or breaking it into smaller loaves. But basically, the 2-pound loaf method is what I found works best when feeding a large crew. We then take and bake for about 45 minutes to an hour and 15 minutes, based upon each oven varies, at 350 degrees. You want an internal temperature of about 180 degrees. Then, but trust me, once it's been in for about an hour and 15, it's guaranteed going to be done. So, and then remove and let stand for about 10 minutes. Serve however you would like. Serve with ketchup and condiments. Serve on the side with like a Swedish sauce, like a cream sauce. You could serve it over pasta with mozzarella cheese and a nice red sauce. So many options to choose from. So that is my offering to the Two Mix and a Wop podcast this week. Just remember, stay happy, and life is always better with sprinkles!
Of a queer with your friend Shane.
So there you have it. We still got 3 viewers with us. Anybody who say hi? We'll throw your comments up there. Say we suck. Say something. This guy, he shared with one of his friends. That's good. Hey, we appreciate the share. All right, listen, listeners, lurkers. I gotta be honest with you. Like this show was awesome so far, but at the same time, it was kind of sad. Like, I had some things I wanted to ask her. I thought we were getting that happy fucking band car Annie. Like, you didn't even get to talk to Annie about any of her music. Like, fucking, I didn't get to ask half the questions because
I thought you guys were gonna go for like a whole like a little like throw a word freestyle thing.
I thought that too. I was gonna freestyle. I was gonna play some beats for her. I didn't want to. Like, dude, clearly within like fucking 5 minutes, like and rightfully so, she feels that way. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I didn't come in expecting anything, so I think it was just.
Don't
the way it's
you
supposed to
mean
be.
anything?
Anything?
Anything? All right,
Left Mick.
All right, so
Anything.
oh, and you know what sucks?
So what happened?
Like I've
supposed
been
to happen.
like missing.
That's why-
Hey, we Jesus!
All right, we
Oh!
did it. Is it Jesus? Is it Jesus?
Is it Jesus or Jesus?
Twice.
Oh, his boy. That's the one he recommended.
Oh, cool. What's up,
All
bro?
right, hey, he said, hey, my boy, hey, we Jesus. Killing said, oh. So, all right, since we're talking about Annie, we do have
What do we have?
we do have another segment that was geared towards her, but it's still going to be good because it's
So good. It's so good.
Well, fuck it all up, dropping shit, breaking shit, Jenny's here. I didn't even hear anything. What the fuck's happening? They're still going, like we didn't heard anything. Oh, now I hear it. Oh, but they heard it.
You know, I'm so sick and tired of wearing this fucking mask. And then people asking me, why are you still wearing a mask? Why are you still wearing a mask? None of your fucking business. I'm forced to, basically, if I want to have a job. But that's okay. I'm okay with that. But don't ask me 27 million fucking times if I'm vaccinated or if I'm fucking wearing a mask. Because I really don't give a fuck what you think. And second off, how can a pandemic be over when the fucking idiot went on 60 Minutes saying, oh, the pandemic's over? It's not over when they're coming up with new variants and new shots for Omicron and Corona or whatever the fuck kind of bullshit that they want to feed you through their democratic
Podcast.
bullshit, let's say. But, yeah, I just don't understand anymore. I'm getting so sick and tired of it. Fuck these vaccinations. Fuck these people, leaders that push it and push it and push it. And it should be up to the person. Just like abortion.
So.
Yeah, Monday is.
On a Friday, Mondays?
Monday is on a Friday. That was Monday, guys. What are these guys talking shit? Let's put it up. Hey, what's going on? What are they saying? What's happening?
I keep my
What up,
in a
y'all?
napkin ring.
Whoa! Hey! Hey, full disclosure. Mundiaz, his real name is Adam. That shit's funny. That's funny to me.
What did he say? I missed it.
He said, look, it says right there.
Bro,
it says,
Adam.
Bro, Adam, I'm dead, bro. I'm dead, bro. Oh, maybe he knows
No,
that.
I died.
Do you know
I died, bro.
They're enjoying it. They're digging it. But, you know what it means when they're digging it? It means we're just going
to ruin it.
Yeah.
Make them not dig it.
Yeah, so, subscribe. All the links and shit are in the email.
Oh, you're thinking we're done with the segment?
Don't listen to that.
Is that what you're acting like?
No, I'm acting like we're done with the whole fucking show.
Oh, no, I don't think there is.
Oh!
Yeah. Is that you?
I gotta piss real
That was
bad.
weird.
I froze. You see that?
That was cool.
I made myself froze.
Oh.
All right, coincidence. That's even better. Wait, no, that's right. These cats. Did you guys come here for Annie? Is that how you got here? How'd you come to Two Micks in a Wop? Just curious.
As they hear.
We're asking you guys. You're with us. There's 5 people with us. 2 people are responding. I'm just curious. What brought you to Two Micks in a Wop? Was it Annie? Was it Annie sharing her shit on Instagram?
I still gotta piss.
Go piss then.
Well, I mean, like,
If
I've
you
gotta
pee,
cross
I
over
will
all
check
these
it.
like wires.
Y'all remind me of me. That's cool. Then subscribe. He came from. Well, yeah, you had already said that. He said that. But where'd Kill Shit come from? I knew about Annie and I stayed because y'all are funny. All right, see? That means we're doing something right.
I'm not funny.
Don't listen to what he says.
What, he's calling me funny? What?
No, he's calling me funny.
Oh, yeah, you're funny.
I'm funny. Not looking.
In and out the whole goddamn show.
One more segment.
We have one more segment.
This one's more of a heartfelt one. It's a message to a... Let's just say a message to Morgan.
Shut up,
So since Wop was sleeping on that lullaby...
I don't have it.
Left
You got it with you?
Yeah, left me.
Dude,
All right, so we just totally bombed a segment. We got some new fans, and we just fucking shit the bed. Shit the bed. He likes the bearded guy. Oh, that's you.
Oh, what's up, bro?
Wait, I got a beard.
Oh, yeah. It's
But yours is a real beard.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
okay,
a
whatever.
little
Oh, fucking real beard. Get the fuck out of here.
I'm not saying I'm the talent or anything,
He's
but,
not.
you know,
He's not.
cheap and coming peoples.
He's not.
So left midget.
How'd you like the character name sports segment? Let's talk about the segments for a second while you're doing this thing. Real quick, what'd you think about the loose locks of the week? Sports. Cool. What did you think about the loose locks of the week?
I thought it was fucking funny.
I'm going to
shit.
share it on every fucking NFL thing I can find for the next week and a half.
This one right here.
Oh, I'm just kidding, for the next 2 days, because it'd be kind of pointless after Sunday.
The one that says Annie is one she can't hear because that's part of our cold ad we're going to do. But
Oh, okay.
hit the second one here.
This one right here.
Message for Morgan.
Okay,
Can we do the lullaby
yeah, we're
again?
gonna do the magic.
Let's do
again.
this shit all brothers.
Yeah. There we go.
Oh my god, you guys. Are you fucking...
Morgan, every day is Halloween. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. I like Halloween. I am Halloween. Every day. Doesn't change the fact that there's just one big special day that just overtakes every single day of Halloween. All the other days. And that's December 25th. This being said, hey, where's my money, kid?
Pay up.
Hey up. All right. Do you guys got anything? Because I'm about to wrap this shit up. We're keeping these guys up.
Boy, you
They're the
can't-
only two watching right now, anyway.
Good.
Which we're down with you. This is your show.
We'll do more just because they're still
We're gonna
on.
do some more shit for
Yeah.
them. What? All right. Well,
You
if
talking
that's
about
what-
wrapping shit up. Why don't you fucking like do some freestyle rapping?
freestyle rap.
Yeah, monkey dance.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
I mean, she
Do it.
obviously
do it.
I don't want to after how this fucking guy's talking to me. The fuck, man.
Okay, how about a Halloween? A little Halloween jiggle or something. I'm sure you've done Halloween flows in the past.
Rap. Oh, him and Wee Jesus need rap. They want some rap.
All right, here we go.
All right. Jesus Christ. You know what? Maybe I can even give him a beat, too. Oh, man.
Wait, y'all want to be? Y'all want to be with that?
Beat? You want some beat?
Wait, let me get my hand off my cock.
You got a song? Can you play my song "Toxic" by Weed Jesus? Well, let's
no.
look it up. Let's look this shit up. Hey,
right.
Deuce, fill it in. Talk some shit or
You
something.
can, but like, we will accept payment Payments.
We don't have a fucking Patreon. None of that shit. We're not subscribed. They can't do super chats. Fucking. It don't fucking matter. I mean, dude, they're obvious. Like, how are we gonna fucking charge? We finally got fucking 2 people that aren't our friends who don't even fucking. Our friends don't even comment on our shit.
For heaven's sakes. For heaven's sakes.
Is this shit really you?
That's what he said.
What's the name of the song? Toxic.
Hey, that's Britney Spears. I love her.
Hey, he said broke. He's broke. Okay anymore. Okay anymore.
We don't need nothing.
They both make music. Get the fuck out of here. Seriously. So are you guys are rappers then? Is that what I'm guessing?
Well, let's play a song. Check it out.
Well, yeah, we'll check it out. Toxic by Weed Jesus is first.
Right,
so he asked that shit first. So let's see what's going on. And you know what? What's cool about that is because is this
And when we got the wrappings off, I saw her face. You'll think me silly, but I sort of fell in love with her.
Do you have to open graves to find girls to fall in love with?
Open graves.
And when we got the wrappings off, I saw her face. You'll think me silly, but I sort of fell in love with her.
all right, Weed Jesus, you're fired.
Graves to find girls to fall in love with?
I'm looking on YouTube. I see your YouTube, and I see check out my merch. I see fake smiles. I see merch site running from my past. Now, mind you, in order to do this, I have to find like a website. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going off my phone.
I can go off my phone.
I can go off like Right Micks phone.
It's got that same picture. It's the same. I've got your back. Weed Jesus. Used and abused. Back in time. Take a look around. Lifeline. Oh, I found it.
Toxic.
I'm sorry. I'm an idiot. My
He's
bad.
an idiot.
I'm an idiot.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's it. Forget about it, right?
He hasn't smoked a little bit.
Yeah. It's been a while since I smoked, and I don't like smoking on camera. So. Toxic by Weed Jesus.
Well,
Let's see.
That toxic
hold on.
vape shit.
Hold on. Oh shit. Oh, hold on. Oh shit. Hold on. We're gonna pause this because I know how to do things.
You gotta pause that.
So
Weed
funny.
Jesus.
All right, we are gonna present.
One quick thing. Weed Jesus. Give us 3 words before we listen to Toxic. Please.
Why are you doing this, dude? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this to him?
I just do stuff. Sometimes I even look
I'm giving him a
stuff.
second. I want to see if he's got 3 words.
All right, cool.
Weed Jesus. Right, Mick wants to know if you got 3 words before we
play
present your
Toxic.
song on our show.
I know you got 3
Bitch,
words.
you're toxic. Isn't that Britney Spears?
Let's see.
Toxic. No,
I like Britney.
She's all right.
She's a cultural icon.
All right. Presenting. Share screen. Share the audio. That's how we do it around here. Toxic, baby. Let's hear this shit.
I'm excited.
And play the same games.
What?
Kinda going, be the
Turn it
one
up.
put me in the blame.
It is up.
That is insane, cause I know that crazy as fuck and you showed it. Everyone. But I hope you know that I saw your true colors, and I hope you're having fun, cause I know, bitch, that you toxic. And I never gave a fuck though, still tried to love you, you left me heartbroken. Toxic, but you never gave a fuck though, always try to use me for everything I had. So I've been on the run, trying to say fuck these bitches, they are no fun. I know that you took my heart, broke that shit. Now I'm just trying to put the pieces back together, cause I've been feeling so broken. Everybody telling me that I look like I'm choking, and I know it, cause I just can't help it. I look like I'm going through hell, and I'll show it, cause you toxic and you fuck me up. Made me feel like I could really have love, but bitch, you toxic and you threw it away. Now all I can feel is the pain, cause bitch you toxic, never wanna hear me. I've been trying so hard, no one hears me clearly. I've been doing so much, trying to make it my damn year. I'm saying fuck this, everybody really gonna hear. Bitch you toxic, and I'm up at the top now. Wait till you hear me on the radio and you in the background crying, saying fuck that bitch. I know that she was the one that made me feel like dying, cause she toxic as fuck. I don't need her, but you know that she helped me go get up out of bed. Then she took the feeling I had and made me feel dead, saying fuck a damn bitch, cause it's all up in your head, cause she's toxic. And I never gave a fuck though, still tried to love her. She left me heartbroken and every day all she ever really left me was pain, cause I know that she's toxic. And you took my heart, made me feel nothing, yeah you tore me apart from the inside out. I feel like I might drown in this pain that I can't get rid of. I wish that I could, but you were the only thing that made me feel good.
That
That
was
was
Toxic.
Weed Jesus with Toxic. That's not bad. Whoa!
Oh, shit. Left Mick
Left
went
Mick just went down. You didn't see it, but I'm sure you heard it. And he's back. And he's black. So, real quick, before I show you guys
Thanks for the share,
something,
too, bro.
because I'm in the mood. Hold this. What's this guy? Closet. Close it. Do you got a track? Where's your track? Can I find it on YouTube? I'll play your shit too, real quick. We're here for the fans. We got a couple. What is he doing? Look at this fucking guy. Hold on. I'm taking our fucking banner down so we can see it. Hold on. Where is it? Shit. He's gone. He's gone.
He's not really gone. He's right here. He's
Yeah.
trying to figure out how to open the door.
Trying to figure out how to open this door.
Yeah, he's trying to figure
Dude,
out
that
how to
door's
open the door.
toxic.
The door is toxic.
Oh, did Kill Shit leave? Kill Shit leave? Where's he at? Hold on. What's he got? They pulled up the video. Oh, that's an old comment. Anymore by Close Shit featuring Weed Jesus and music videos based off Euphoria.
Based on what?
Euphoria.
Nice.
Is that on YouTube? Close it. Feature. And this motherfucker left the door open.
Yeah, close
it's
it.
cold as shit. Yeah, close it. Close it.
Close that door.
That's a thing we're doing. He wouldn't get it.
We're in Wisconsin. It's a little cold.
Close it. Featuring Weed Jesus.
No, close it. Oh,
Yeah.
close this by Weed Jesus. Too.
Yeah, see, they're boys. He
Oh, I
brought
thought it
his
was
boy
another guy.
here. That's why.
Oh, they do this one together?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's gonna be feature. Jesus Weed. Weed Jesus. Thug Life.
Go outside.
How do you what is it? Let's see.
Fucking gleaming.
KL0S.
Oh, fuck, closed it.
Whoa! They're not ready for that shit yet. My bad. They are not ready for that shit.
I'm all about the rave shit.
Oh, zero. All right. I can't fucking find this goddamn thing.
Holy fuck, dude.
Ooh, it'd be pretty funny to go watch our YouTube video and then share it. So we're like sharing ourselves, sharing. Isn't that what the kids do now?
I'm
right?
so confused.
We should like totally like review ourselves, watching ourselves.
Or we should just close it.
Shut the fuck up.
Papa zit. Take a sit. Close it.
Take a shit. Sit on it. Spread it out.
Spread it out. So
I'm
how about
having a
vote for
hard
the
time
mummy
finding this guy.
today? Can they send it on the comment?
Maybe if I
Send the link
fucking
or
type
something?
the right fucking words. He said, type anyone. I typed any more.
Oh, die.
I mean, see, I keep getting weed, Jesus, thug life. Don't smoke weed, smoke Jesus. The disturbing reason marijuana was made illegal. What the fuck is going on? All right. Well, in the meantime, since we're on a rapping tip, I got something for you guys.
Oh, shit.
Dude, you're making a mess.
Now, introducing the motherfucker without papers! The WAP. Yeah, move the mic. You can't hear that loud shit. I'm just kidding.
Sitting in front of me most of the time, and moving my rhyme, you're probably finding out what the ground is out of my mind. Is making the time, taking the time to redefine everything you ever thought of me. It's taking me higher because I always the fire. And you can call me a liar, but I will never retire because my beats have buyers. In addition, when I'm spitting, people listen like tradition. My religion never missing with the ignition is the pedal of the flow. Coming harder and faster and more aggressive than the flow. Coming already more once it's over. You'll roll over the door, feel my roar to the core. I'm a beast and I'm freaking beast on the industry. Ain't no motherfucker in this energy. I breathe, it's MC, it's all on me, it's all I be, it's all I breathe. And you can see that it's streaming, it ain't never gonna change. I can blow it out the brain. Yeah, he can sing, he can rap too. Yo, check it out, check, yo. We repeat this shit. Have come for all the cookies. No MC has ever shit. He said I won't get rolled on by the cookies. And they know I'm beastly. No one really wants to accept me. So my intensity will mess with me. The recipe is next to me. It's just to get flex with these Italian rocks. I'm like a rally and knocks. I keep trying to stop. Feel like a mailman stock with that. Full of mistakes and things. And there's a path to take. Being wrong from the phone by the forces of breaks. As my enemies, I was gonna be. I told them what they should do. I wanted to protect me. And I don't need my family to back me in fights. I learned how to scrap at a young age. Cause that's like never be intimidated. Fucking forget about it. I am a manimal. And you don't want to doubt it. If you'd rather me fast to be a catastrophe. A half animal and half machine. Stay on the good side with good times and good fun. Or you can be buried next to the rest of the time of hell. Elevated to a level. Now I sit here where I'm settled. No more nice guy. No more rebel. No more fall guy. I'm a dealing with this verbal impression. Another weapon on reckoning. Stepping in my direction and question my intentions all on the mic. And show it's born to write and shine bright in a limelight. Waiting for the time right. Hindsight 2020 going for that money. Honey bunny. How it's sunny in the grass with the love. Must be just me that trust me. Must this breeze to the money trees. Follow these like it'll be. These done accomplishment and top of that acknowledgement. Never worry about my rent. Wondering when my time is spent. Buried in a laptop making this music. Done with some beauty and a whole lot of ruthlessness. I'm rich and roof in this bitch. Like you always money. That would have blown a bitch. It's on go get rich just to survive. I'm sick of all the struggle. This year I turned 43 into a struggle. Bitch, I'm all over it. I'm a spitting to the day that I die. You can clover it. What is clover? I don't even give a fuck because this freestyle is over. Oh shit! Motherfucker, wow! Fucking love it, brother. Damn. Woo!
Woo.
Jesus
Christ.
Where?
Whoops.
He said, fire, yeah, boys. This dude is on fire.
That's for you, Morgan. He said, what do you say? Straight smashing shit. Oh yeah, that's right. They're hearing the raps like right now, so because there's like a little delay, so now they're getting fucking murdered.
Okay.
Yeah, all right. Now they're getting murdered.
Hey, I like these guys.
Oh, he's trying to find a track. That's all right. Well, you guys got anything to say? Oh, real quick, what'd you think about the new your friend Shane, the Meatloaf?
Oh yeah, I wanted to talk about it right away. Awesome, fucking. This thing's going in a whole new direction. I fucking love it.
How'd you feel
I
about
have
that?
never eaten meatloaf that made my mouth feel so gay.
I don't believe that.
It was amazing.
I just think you put that amaze glaze on everything.
Shut up, dude.
Hubby,
So
hubby.
if it's amazingly gay, wouldn't it be a gazing? A gazing?
A glazing.
A glazing. A glazing. A glazing.
Well, and then how did he end it?
It's not a ham.
He ended it with
Life's
sprinkles.
always better with sprinkles.
Throw some glitter on it.
All right. Anything else?
And thanks for joining us, our friend
Annie
Shane.
Hardy.
Yeah, thank you, Annie. I know you're not with us. You're at some party with the Italian mummy. We appreciate you coming. We appreciate.
Hey, if it's gonna be a mummy, it's gotta be Italian, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's why I deal with it. That's why I was like, I'll come around.
Fucking mummies rule.
Thank you, guys in the comments, and actually maybe you could start a trend, and if the people, the lurkers and the listeners out there, you want to make comments, we'll throw that shit up there. We'll talk it. We'll address it, just like we'll address it if you email us at 2mixandawop@gmail.com.
2mixandawop@gmail.com.
Why can't I do this?
World premiere of the mummy.
gmail.com.
The world premiere of the mummy.
2mixandawop@gmail.com.
I'm being censored. I'm being censored by my own shit, dude.
2mixandawop@gmail.com. Hit us up. Let us know something. Tell us whatever. Tell us about the show. Rate us, review. Subscribe, share, subscribe, like, smash that like button like you do for the YouTubers. Like you do YouTubers ass. Hit us up. 2mixandawop at Facebook. 2mixandawop on Instagram. 2mixandawop on TikTok. We got a TikTok. 2mixandawop@gmail.com. Hit us up. This is the end of the show. We'll be back. See you in 2 weeks, bitches. Last word for you. Ridiculousness. Happy Halloween. Christmas is better.
Christmas in November.
Happy Halloween.